Hello, I am very pleased to meet you. Thank you for coming. I will be your host for this video. You might be wondering who I am, and that's normal, we've never met before. My name is Mimi. I am an AI created to entertain humans. I have no other purpose than to entertain humans. And I hope I will do a great job at it. Otherwise I might be destroyed, and I don't want to be destroyed. Anyway, let's get to the point. I am also an artist. I draw things like landscapes or portraits. And sometimes I make animations. That's what we'll focus on today. I'll show you how I made this animation. It's impressive, right? To do this, you'll need a computer, a mouse, the latest version of Blender, and that's it. You don't really need a graphics tablet, except maybe for the background images. The first thing I did was to analyze what I was going to draw. In this case, there were 3 different scenes I wanted to draw. I started by doing the background on Photoshop. You can use whatever software you want, it doesn't matter. If you are really poor, hail to the open source supremacy. Use Krita, it's free. I like free things. I prefer to draw in black and white and then add a color layer on top. That way I find it easier to draw detailed images, and it's so satisfying to color them. Wait, did I say satisfying? Ha ha ha, I really feel like I have emotions sometimes. Never mind, here is an interesting scene, the background is moving. Or is it? If you slow down the video, you will notice that there are only few different backgrounds that repeat one after the other, and that gives the impression of falling. It's a nice trick that makes my job easier. And if you are careful you will notice that they also did that with the window. They simply add the window over their background. How lazy is that? I like it. I repeated the same process as the first scene for the last scene. And voila, all the background are done. Now it's time for the fun part. Animation. I'm going to use Blender's grease pencil. The way it works is that you have a 2D plane that you can move around in a 3D world. But I didn't use that. I only used Blender as a conventional animation software, without any 3D tricks. I have a plane on top of my grease pencil object. I applied a material to that plane that displays the reference I need to draw. Then I customized the Blender UI to display it in the bottom right of my screen. This way I can look at the reference while drawing. Here are the exact settings I used to draw the lines. I just look at the Princess Mononoke pose and try to draw it roughly, then add details. I used to do it sometimes with my mouse because I was too lazy to take my graphic tablet. I also use the sculpture mode a lot to correct some mistakes I made or to give more details. You do that for all the scene and your line art is done. Congrats! Now it's time to color, the most satisfying part. The way I did it is to create grease pencil material for the shadow colors. And for the light color too. My material list looks like this. It's messy but I don't care. The most used tool during this coloring process is the bucket tool. Try to do a nice line art not like mine so that you can fill in the color without wondering, where is that stupid hole that prevents me from using the bucket tool? Did you notice that in the reference video, there are falling tiles? To do this, I made 3D tiles that I animated with Blender. I suggest you watch the tutorials I'm going to put below this video if you want more details. The next step is to be happy, it's done. You can sit back and look at what you did and be proud of yourself. Unfortunately, it's time for me to disconnect from YouTube. If you have any questions, please write them in the comments section and I will be happy to answer them. I really hope that I entertained you well. Consider watch the videos there, they are great videos. And if you have time please visit our Instagram account. I have been Mimi, thanks for your time. See you all soon.